Hey there, guys and girls. How's it going? As you can see there, if you haven't seen my videos before, I had left knee surgery mid-December last year. It's the second time I've had surgery on that knee. A lot of things to talk about today. This video is going to be a little bit different from my usual videos. I think I may start trying to change things up from the format that I've been doing my videos. If you'll notice, today's leg day and my last upload was push day. 2 days ago, I actually went on a little mini vacation. I went to my parents' house, which is about 100 miles away from my house. I had to think about it for a sec. 100 miles, I'm not sure what that is in kilometers. I apologize for the folks across the waters. But it's it's a pretty significant distance. I don't get to go in very often, maybe once a month, considering I'm in pharmacy school. And I just finished, it's a 3-year program. I just finished the second to last, we go by quarters, so there's 4 quarters in a year. I just finished the second to last quarter of the second year. So next quarter here in like a month or so, will be my last quarter of didactic, which is just a fancy word that means like classroom lectures. And then after that, I will have 9 months to 1 year of clinical rotations. So things are definitely going to have to be changing up anyways with my videos, because I'm probably going to be traveling quite a bit. And I'm not quite exactly sure how things will evolve over time, but I'll definitely still try to shoot my workouts and keep you guys updated on the progress I'm making. And hopefully I'll be able to do full workout logs where those of you that are trying to learn how to work out for yourself, or maybe you already know how to work out for yourself but you just want to see what other people are doing, hopefully I'll still be able to put together these full videos. I worked out at my parents' house yesterday at the original gym that I built in 2017. It's has pretty much the same stuff you see behind me here, just it's inside a giant garage, and it's all steel instead of steel and wood like the one you see behind me. I did take a few clips there, but I don't really think I'm going to share those. There wasn't really anything super interesting to see. If you watch skill day, and if you watch my last pull day video, I done pretty much the same thing. Really the only thing different I done was I added a new skill, which is typewriter pull-ups, just to the skill training, not a working set. And I only done one attempt where I tried to go up really slow in a regular pull-up with like a broad grip, and then I tried to slowly and carefully maneuver myself to one side of the bar, to the other side of the bar, to the center, and back down. But on my next pull day, I might know a little bit more about what I'm doing when it comes to that new skill, so be on the lookout for that. But I think that's about all the updates I wanted to give you guys, so I'll start talking about the workout. Here I'm doing broad jumps. This is nowhere near my full potential, but like I was saying, I'm a recent knee surgery patient, and definitely not doing anything to my full capacity, my full strength on leg day. This is probably my 3rd or 4th full leg day workout after the surgery. There was a while there where I had physical therapy, and I couldn't really do full strength training. I had to do these therapeutic exercises to regain my mobility and function of my leg. And I've only recently got to where I can start trying to achieve things above normal function and mobility. So here I'm doing a little bit of a pistol squat progression. I've been very good at pistol squats before. I've been able to do 3 pistol squats on each side, very deep, with a 50-pound or 25 kilogram plate in my arms. That was before my first knee surgery in 2018, and I don't go that hard on leg day anymore. I think the way I was doing pistol squats after that first knee surgery, once I got where I could walk again, that one was a very severe surgery. This past one wasn't quite as severe, but it still, kind of reminded me I need to take things pretty easy on leg day. But the way I was doing them after that first knee surgery was I would squat down like to a bench or something, to where my butt would hit the top of the bench, and it would prevent my knee from flexing past 90 degrees. Once you get past 90 degrees of flexion or a bend in the knee, your gains are kind of negligible. So you're putting a lot of extra torque on the menisci, or the little lubricating discs in your knee, and your other connective tissues, your ligaments and tendons. You're putting quite a bit of extra stress on those things when you squat past 90 degrees, and the returns you get from that are very negligible, and in my opinion are not really worth the extra risk of having something like a knee surgery. If you want to do that for yourself, if you want to squat past 90, that's your own business, but that's just my own personal opinion on why I do not squat past 90 degrees. But anyways, here I'm doing a little bit of a modified Bulgarian split squat, taking it very easy, just trying to kind of fill out this exercise. This is the first time I've done this since knee surgery, and this wasn't really even something I was training before this past knee surgery, but it is something that I've done before in my life. If that kind of helps you understand my familiarity with Bulgarian split squats. Everything felt pretty good. My knee, just overall today, felt a little sketchy, but I've had knee surgery, so it's not going to feel 100% just like the other one. But I went really easy on these. Tried not to get too broad of a stance, and I also tried to not get my rear leg, the support leg, I tried not to get it up very high off the ground. So I decided to just do these based off of this little step up for my parallel bars. Went a little bit more intense on this second set, but I was still very slow and controlled, just feeling things out. And if you're someone that's new to strength training, or if you're someone who's had an injury yourself, or if this is a new exercise, this is not only applicable to someone who's had knee surgery. You can take how you see me training these, and in my opinion, I think this would be a good idea for anyone who's interested in doing this exercise, or any exercise that's new. Is anytime you start a new exercise, take things slow and just feel things out, because we have to give our bodies time to adapt to new things. And adaptation takes time, which is no fun, but that's the safe way to train new things and to greatly decrease your chances of injuring yourself. But anyways, finishing up this set here. I think after this, the wind was very strong today. I had to almost chase this exercise mat down. I was going to do some hamstring curls on the rings. You can train any body part with gymnastics rings. You just have to be creative and use your imagination. If you'll notice today, I don't know if you saw my last leg day video, but I don't think I picked my butt up very much off the ground. Today I tried to pick my butt up a bit more. Pretty much the further you pick your butt up off the ground when you do this exercise, the more resistance you're adding. So therefore, the more difficult the exercise will be, the more intense the exercise will be. So like I was saying, I want to start slow. I want to take baby steps. I want to slowly try to get back into all the things I was doing and new things that I can do on leg day. I don't want to rush into anything because that is never a good idea, especially when you've had so many lower limb issues like myself. I'm gonna hit the second attempt of this here. I think I tried to get a couple more reps in, a little more time under tension. Had to chase that mat back down again. The wind had almost taken it away. Alrighty. If you've never tried this before and you have a set of gymnastics rings, I strongly recommend it. You will really feel this in your hamstrings. Just kind of pick your butt up like you see me doing there, and when you curl your legs in, really try to squeeze your feet to your butt, and you'll really feel it in your hamstrings. You'll really feel the muscle contracting, and towards the end of your set, you'll really feel this in your hamstrings from the fatigue. They'll really be on fire in a good way, not in a bad way, hopefully. I'm also trying to do what's called dorsiflexion with my feet, which is just a fancy way for me to say I'm trying to curl my ankles so that my toes come towards my kneecaps, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to do that as I'm curling, and I feel like that really helps protect your knee. It really kind of helps lock things in. It's like when you're doing pull-ups and you try to keep your scapulas down and back. Here's calf raises. I'm not doing these lightning quick as it appears. I have these clips on 2x speed. It's just calf raises, and they're they're pretty long clips, so I decided I would speed them up a bit. I think the thing I'd like to point out here is you'll see I'm just using my index fingers on each hand to spot myself on the parallel bars. Ideally, you'll get to where you are not spotting yourself at all, and you're doing all the balancing of your body weight on that dominant leg that you're doing calf raises on. But that's a lot easier said than done. So I like to at least have a couple index fingers just to give my body just a little bit of assistance, just a little bit of training wheels, so to say. But I could really feel that second set, especially on that weaker leg. I've got a lot of mobility back, a lot of function, and a lot of strength in that leg that I had surgery on. But I can definitely feel the difference between the two legs as far as strength goes. There's definitely a big deficit in the left leg, and that's what a lot of these isometric or one-sided, unilateral. Sorry, isometric was not the correct word. That's what a lot of these unilateral or one-sided exercises are great for, is when you have an imbalance or a deficit on one side of your body for a particular body part. You always start with the weak side, and then you try to match it with your strong side. And over time, this will allow you to even out those parts of your body to get things, more equal. But here I'm just starting to stretch out and decompress my spine. Tomorrow is supposed to be, to my knowledge, it's going to be the first day of a 2-week clinical rotation I have at a pharmacy that is just about 3 minutes walk from my house here. So I'm pretty excited for that. Like I was also saying earlier, I don't really know how that is going to affect my workout videos. I'll just have to kind of see what the workflow is like, what the schedule is like. But I promise I'll do my best to keep making content for you guys. And I really hope you guys find this helpful. I ate some junk food yesterday, but hopefully today I should have a lot cleaner diet, and we can try to lose some more body fat. But like I was saying, it's a windy day. A lot of changes are happening with my schedule and with school, and in turn with my videos. I apologize for no pull day yesterday, but like I was saying, also you can go and check out the skill day video and the pull day video. And really the only difference that you'll see versus what I did yesterday was the addition of the single attempt at a typewriter pull-up. But I really liked how that felt when I trained it yesterday. I have to be very careful to not let my right shoulder that has given me so many problems, I have to be very careful to not shrug that up and to instead keep my neck extended, doing that long neck technique that I've mentioned a few times. Leg day today, when I first started, my left knee was feeling a little sketchy, but thankfully everything held together, and it quit feeling so sketchy, and then it started actually feeling pretty good the more I moved around. Let me know what you guys think about the way I done this video today versus the way I normally do the videos, where I have the intro, like the intro text at the beginning. I think I usually said something about what day it is, the quick breakdown of the various things I'll be doing, and then it says something along the lines of, if you enjoy what you see, if you enjoy my content, please leave a like, follow, and or subscribe to see more of my content. And I think I'll just start saying that verbally. You guys know what to do if you enjoy my stuff and you want to see more. I'll have to go back. I think I didn't list it. I'll probably just list it here at the end, but I'll list my YouTube page as well as my Instagram if you want to see more of my content. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you find this helpful, and stay safe. Happy training, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.